What's up, y'all? I want to talk about the Tyrese situation real quick as it relates just my perspective on it. And I know Tyrese is a very pompous, arrogant. I've met the guy. I've actually covered Tyrese a few years back, and I had a chance to spend some intimate time with him. And very pompous, very arrogant, very confident. All those things are true, right? While all those maybe, I mean, I don't know him personally. I'll disclose that. Don't know the man. Never been. And but what I will say this. When it comes to a man and his children, I think society should step back and let the parents work it out. And, you guys know I have a son, and I try and do as much as I can with him, and there's a special bond between child and parent. No matter what the other parent says, no matter what society says, there is a bond that can never be broken per se, whether it's positive energy or whether it's negative energy. Remember, energy can only be transferred. It can only be broken. That's what science proves. And I don't know their relationship, but I think it's imperative that we use our voice to stay silent on it. And as you guys know, it's a primarily boxing channel, and I deal with a lot of families that incorporate their children, like the Watsons, like the Porters, and I don't get involved in how they raise their kids. And when you can, and here's the most important thing, when you can love and employ your child, I think you're doing something right. And it looks like Tyrese is on the road to employing his daughter. I follow him on Instagram. That's the extent of my relationship, like many of you guys. And sometimes I'm turned off by him. And there are a few moments where I'm inspired by him. That's why I continue to follow him. And then part two to this, the bigger version of this is, we have social media platforms, and we think it's our priority to include people in our lives. People think it's our responsibility and our duty to open up the door to our private lives. You're not obligated to do that. But when you do that, like in Tyrese's situation, it can potentially implode on you. Implode and explode on you. Because now there's memes and social commentary on it, and I choose not to be a part of it. As I told you guys a long time ago, there's two things you don't do. Tell people how to spend their money. You can encourage them, but tell people how to spend their money and raise their children. And I think parents instinctively want to do it right. There's a tourist group from another country about to walk by, so if it's a little loud, forgive me. Let's see where they're from. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? London, Belgium? Belgium. They're from Belgium. It's about 100 of them. And but I just think that, that's just how I feel. And it looks like he's breaking down. Every post is a gut-wrenching post. It feels like he's losing. And when it feels like you're losing, you have a tendency to resort to resources that you normally wouldn't do. So I feel bad for the man to some degree. I'm not going to kid you and not going to lie to you, as I typically don't do on this channel. Some of that shit is funny. But I choose not to laugh. It's funny, and some of it didn't seem genuine to me personally. But when you put yourself on Front Street like that, it is what it is. I tell people, never publicly let people in your bedroom. Don't ever do that shit, man. And I choose not to do it, and he's reaping the negative benefits of it. Negative benefits? I'm not sure if those two words go together. But anyhow, man, that's just my response and how I feel about it. And that's it. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Brooklyn! I'm in Brooklyn, y'all. Home of Biggie Smalls. Oh, peace.
Whatever you need